fisherman is born, not made. This is a different world. For the fisherman who visits it regularly, it's a morning world, a familiar book with chapters still to come. His traps, his hopes, his investment, all lie 20 fathoms deep on rocky bottom off the coast of Maine.
I am the environment reporter at the Boston Globe, and as part of my beat, I cover fisheries for the paper. And a few years ago, I came across this story about this conflict between the United States and Canada that dates back centuries to the end of the Revolutionary War. And it was really fascinating to me because it was a reflection in a lot of ways about how climate change is really having an impact on people's lives.
Over the last 10 to 15 years, the Gulf of Maine has warmed faster than 99% of the global ocean area. If you look south of the Gulf of Maine, places like Rhode Island and southern Massachusetts, the lobster fishery there has basically collapsed.
Beginning around that time frame, lobster catches in the state of Maine started to increase at an exponential rate.
We can see that species are steadily starting to move towards the poles.
For centuries, really, the Canadians have ceded the waters in this area called the Gray Zone that both countries claim to the Americans in Maine, except in recent years, as the warming waters have caused the lobster population to boom, that has led the Canadians to decide that these are their waters as well, and they're going to fish them. And that's caused all kinds of conflict involving death threats, involving fishermen fishing on top of each other, sabotaging each other's traps, and all kinds of dangers in this area that's very crowded with lobster traps and buying fishermen from across the border.
There's a patch of water around Machias Seal Island that's in contention between Canada and the United States.
The northern Gulf of Maine has suddenly become optimal for lobster. Our population here has exploded. One of the most valuable fisheries that's ever existed.
Suddenly you had Maine and Canadian fishermen in these waters at the same time, jousting for position.
And tensions are high, violence is bound to happen.
Lobster are incredibly vulnerable to warming waters, and we've seen that particularly in the southern waters off of our coast, especially south of Cape Cod, where the lobster population has collapsed to the point that 90% of the catch is gone in the last decade or so. And that decline in the lobster population has been moving up the coast. And we're seeing declines all up through Maine. But that warming has also had a inverse impact in the very cold waters in northern Maine and along the border with Canada in this area that's about 270 square miles that both the United States and Canada have claimed since the end of the Revolutionary War. And that warming there has led to the lobster population reaching basically a sweet spot. And there has been a surge in the lobster population in recent years to the point that there are now, there have been in the last few years, record catches, unprecedented catches.
This is the last land border dispute between Canada and the United States. It could be magnified to the point where there could be costs that would be significant to both countries. Border disputes don't go away, they just fester. Something's going to happen.
In some ways, lobstering is immensely complex. In another sense, it is simple and direct. The sea and the boat remain the ruling force in a saltwater man's life, and the quest to fish, the thing that brings not only the rewards of toil, but a sense of freedom.
Fascinating, and Lobster War won the award for 2018 for Best New England Film, but the question remains, why is the lobster war happening right now?
Well, as you heard, it's climate change,
right.
and lobsters thrive in cooler waters, and researchers say, as we heard as well, that the Gulf of Maine is warming faster than any other body of water on the planet right now, so the lobsters are moving north to cooler water, and eventually they might even move out of that gray zone if they keep going north to look for more temperatures that they like.
Right. Up next, when music television came to Boston.